Well, ready up, or I have to give you a shove in the correct direction. And I do believe that it will be shove in the correct direction. Off we go. Our first match of the day is Ashen Scuffle. A match with ring around the rosy potential, but likelihood is less because there's a few sightlines from the respective sides of the map, so it's a bit easier to spot the enemy. And ship number 1 is the Silly Walk. It's a Pyramidion, piloted by Magic Metal Man. It's a Metamidian actually, with top deck Gatling Mortar, Side Flak, and Flare. Ship number 2 is the Funk Walk. It's a Goldfish, piloted by Friendly Cop, Watcher Fish with right side Carronade, front Watcher, and left side Gat Mortar. What happened to ship number 3? Oh, a Harsh World killed ship number 3. Well, ship number 4 is Protoss Tipbox, a Pyramidion piloted by Water, it's me. Also Metamidian, top deck Gatling Mortar, Side Flamer, and Flare. Okay, could ship 3 please reappear so I can call out that ship? Well, we never know what happened to them. There we go. Ship number 3 is the Stormbreaker. It's a it's a Stormbreaker piloted by Tears of Fuel with right side Watcher, left side Gat, double Banshee. Pretty much your stock standard tried and true Stormbreaker. There's a lot of mortar. There's a mortar. Actually, there's multiple mortars on the red team, but frontal mortars on both sides, with both teams picking a Metamidian, but slightly different setups. While Water has, in the Protoss tip box, has opted for more harass on the side. Magic Metal Man on the Silly Walk has opted for more kill power, explosive damage on the side. Okay, for the moment it seems that the Stormbreaker has decided that it will ignore the Funk Walk, and instead just go and watch the Silly Walk. Oh, Funk Walk and Silly Walk, now I get it. Speaking of Funk Walk, they are broken. They lost a bit of perma, but the mortar spam wasn't quite on point. Silly Walk coming in. Protoss Tipbox got his Watchers to the face, losing both their top deck guns. But, I mean, the ship is also a weapon. At least that's what is being shown here. Protoss Tipbox might actually get broken. The mortars, yep, they are broken. The mortars are certainly going in. And I kinda missed that the Funk Walk got broken, but they got Banshee spammed into oblivion. And then the, scheiß drauf, the Para. And then the Funk Walk followed suit shortly after. First kill obtained by the blue team. Protoss Tipbox, awfully low. Not even, I'd say they're at like 5%. Which is not necessarily the place to be. But we'll see how it works out for them. Also, very bravely pushing into red team spawn. Which will probably, seems to be the very good decision to be, because they immediately have eyes on the red team and they can get the drop, especially the Stormbreaker here can get the drop on the red team, as they are able to immediately engage the Silly Walk. Break obtained. Banshee spam goes out. And the Para has been deleted. Together with some mortar assistance from the Para. Now the Funk Walk is also taking an awful lot of damage. Break being obtained once more. They are firmly on fire. No mortar spam, but Banshees do the trick. And with that, they have been destroyed once more. 4-0 lead for the team. Where do we tap to? Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very special person with me in the booth, finally appearing after, I hope, a good dinner. It's the one, the only, the person that makes all of this possible. It's Portable Grump.
Hello, I was eating soup. I'm here now.
You're gonna need to up your volume a little bit.
Oh,
There you
hopefully it's using the right mic.
go. So just a second, my ears will be blown out.
I don't think so. I mean, it shouldn't be using my inbuilt mic. It wouldn't make much sense that I would do that, but maybe it does. I don't know.
Attention, back to what is going on. The silly walk is dead.
Well,
first match is over.
I got here just in the nick of time for the match to end.
Pretty much. One could say the aloft cabinet made short work of Divide et Impera, as they obtained the victory with a 5-0 score. And
Well, there were a lot of brawl ships, so I guess, yeah, fast.
And we will be
kills.
right back after you've got the chance to listen to more music. And once more, we are returning to the lovely lobby. So now you will get the full Grump experience. And our team's right now over on the right and over on the left in red. We have the fancy Cloud Crashers with the pilots Daniel and Sputnik. Over on the blue side, we're once again joined by Divide Tempera, the pilot's Friendly Cop, and Magic Metalman. Excuse me, Grump. Who is that Dementio fella?
It's Daniel.
Oh, come on.
It's Daniel.
It's mandatory to make that joke. It's like you can't play a match on Kindforth without mentioning the noodle incident. At least when Ziller and I are casting.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Phone call.
No, not phone call. I need to get something out of the washing machine.
Oh, washing machine noises. That's fancy.
Okay, correction. I will get it after we're done with this match, because of course it still says 2 minutes left.
So that was the washing machine singing?
No, that was a timer on my phone.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because my washing machine sings at me when it's done, but it does not sound anything like that. So I was like, well, what kind of washing machine do you have?
A very fancy one.
Ooh, very nice.
I can't fake a posh accent. I just should be looking at this. Ready up, Scrubs.
Start the game. Also, I turned my mic up to 100, so maybe that helps. I don't know. It was a 95, so I don't think it's gonna make much difference. But
looks good. Would you kindly force start?
You cut out. Do what? Or start? Oh yeah. It's gonna take longer to force start than it is for them. Just that's fine.
I know, but the last match I had to force start because no check marks.
Yeah. People end up talking and then
it's
are like,
I feel it's more like people have a tendency to forget where the ready button actually is.
Well, for me, it's definitely I'm too busy talking about what we're gonna do in the match to pay attention to the timer after it's locked. Like after it's locked, it's kind of like the mad dash to make sure all of the
loadouts are
stuff.
correct. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't adjust your loadouts in the last 30 seconds before lock. Anyway, ship number 1 is the Great BGs. It is a Spire pilot by Daniel with bottom deck Watcher Banshee and top deck Gat Banshee. Ship number 2 is the Gizmo Duck. It is a Junker piloted by Sputnik. Where on the port side we have Banshee Mine Launcher. On the front we have a Gatling. And on the starboard side we have Banshee Mine Launcher.
Right, and on the blue side, we have the Wheels Do Be Turning, piloted by Friendly Cop. We have on the front oh god, we're having things happen, but I'll you know what? After this engagement, we'll call it out because things are happening too fast.
I'm just gonna make a prediction that the blue team probably won't survive this engagement, but we'll see. Oh, actually, it will be the Great BGs.
I don't know, that Spire isn't looking...
yeah, but Wheels Do Be Turning is also broken. The City Walk is getting Goomba Stomped here.
Ooh.
Yeah, both blue ships are broken. Also, the Spire might have been broken, but they didn't suffer like any amount of hull damage.
There wasn't any follow-up. Although, yeah, Wheels seems to be on its last legs.
Well, the Wheels have stopped turning. And I guess the City Walk will soon realize that they have a Spire up their ass.
Uh-oh, mines are also coming out towards them.
Yeah.
Although they are lowering, and crashing into terrain. Oh, the Spire hit all those mines!
Is the focus fire indicator? Q?
Focus fire indicator.
Make sure.
What?
Should be Q. The captain's priority. You know, the priority mark.
Oh, yes. I have it bound to a different key. That's why I was confused as to
Okay.
what. I was like, wait, who in the what's it?
Imagine being able to change keybinds.
See,
Anyway, ship number 3 is
I
Wheels to
yeah.
be Turning. It's a Crusader piloted by Friendly Cop. Front Watcher Carrier, mid deck, Mortar Gatling, top deck Double Artemis, and the last ship is the Silly Walk. Primedian piloted by Magic Matter Man, Metamedian. Actually, Artling. Top deck Gatling, Artemis, side Flak, and Flare. Sorry, I just took that from you.
No, it's fine.
And shots fired. Gizmo Duck trying to go for the fancy flank, even though the fancy ship is the other one. But the blue team decided, okay, fuck this, we're just gonna go straight for the Spire.
Oh,
Oh,
mine's
Ram.
going out. Although the
Ram.
Great VGS is not looking too great at the moment. Although Wheels is in a bad spot here with the Junker on its butt and getting double focused. Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, can the Pyrrha run, or are they gonna try and kill the Great VGS?
I think they're past the point of running.
Yeah.
It's like, as soon
Their
as the
hull,
Watcher was coming, they
engine.
should have already been running, so... Yeah. Death.
Oh, mine's... They've lost every component.
And that's it. I have a slight feeling that this map, this SCS, it will be, as soon as the VoD and Tempera is involved, storms. At least that is the tendency I am starting to see.
Not necessarily. No.
So who has brought tar? Sputnik has brought tar.
Team came out first? It's a good question.
I mean, it doesn't
Probably this
matter
one.
what came first if one of the things is wrong and the other one is right.
I think this is the right order, though. That's what I think. It's
Well,
you know
red
what? It
team
could be
should
like
be on
another.
the right. You know, red, right? Huh?
I don't know. Red just has like left energy, and blue
Yeah, maybe
has
we
right
should
energy.
stop that.
Oh, that's political. I didn't. Is that political? I'm not American.
That's
I
kind
have
of
no idea.
political, but I mean, I'm also not American.
I don't know what one's which. One of them is red and one of them's blue. I have no idea which one's the right and the left. I have no idea. I'm Canadian, but
Oh, you mean that kind of left and right? No clue
yeah,
either.
like politics. I don't know which one, what color is what. Yeah.
I just know
I don't
that
know.
the color red is usually associated with communism.
Yeah, I mean, that checks out, but
Anyway, back on the topic. Even though we've quite significantly derailed. That
well, we
was
have
after the
blocks.
lock.
Lock, yeah. Well, he said whoops, so he's gonna fix it.
Okay, it is blue team's turn to ask for a minute, if they so desire. Wait, did he change from Para to Magnet?
Fix it.
Oh yeah, he changed.
He
He
fixed it.
needs to be
He
changed
did.
back to Magnet, no? No, it was a Magnet, okay. I'm getting confused. Anyway. Time's up, let's do this.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody wants a minute. They're all readied up, so.
Yeah, I mean, basically my thing is, if we've made it through the entire lock time, without anyone asking, then they are beyond the point of asking.
It's probably safe to assume that, yeah. I mean, they're readied up. It kind of, you know, is a symbol that they are ready to go.
Yeah. Also, I went into the rules after last SCS, because I was actually looking for someone, and I've noticed that the 3/4 rule doesn't actually exist.
Yeah, I should probably add that. It's more of an unspoken thing.
Okay, ship number 1 is the Stormbreaker. It's a Stormbreaker, very creatively named, piloted by a Tears of Fuel with a right side Watcher and left side Gat double Banshee. Ship number 2 is Dennis's Dimension. It's a Magnet, piloted by Water, it's me. We're on the port side, we have Gat Artemis Watcher, and on the starboard side, we have Hades Artemis Lumberjack.
Ship number 3, we have the Great VGS, piloted by Daniel. We have a front Lumberjack. We have a Banshee, Hades, and another Banshee. Lots of Banshees. Ship number 4, we have the Ron Tonkin, piloted by Sputnik. It has a Hwacha Gat Banshee. Things are already happening. Oh my goodness.
Yes, the Dennis's Dimension has received a Watcher treatment, which left them with basically nothing.
Dennis's Dimension is not.
They are really not looking all too fresh, and they're getting hammered by the Ron Tonkin's Banshees and the Great VGS's Lumberjack, and they're dead. First kill to blue. And that leaves the Stormbreaker very lonely on the field. Tears, please give your Stormbreaker a name. Oh, and the Ron Tonkin?
Oh.
Barely holding together. Now the ally is there.
They're gonna have to move.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Try to watch her getting rammed, actually. There's Dimension spawning very hot. Straight into the action. Great VGS has been broken.
It's not looking too great right now.
They're popped as they get getting lumbered. Like, tell me,
Hades
did you
going
bring
in.
any? Okay, the only kill or explosive damage that the Great Dennis Dimension has brought is double Artemis.
Well, the Storm's got 2 Banshees, so... Or is that
Yeah.
the one with the 2 Banshees?
Also,
No, the other one's with the
Lumberjack
Banshees.
into a pop balloon onto a broken armor also kills shit. So,
They both
speaking
have
of
2 Banshees.
killing stuff, the Spire has gone down.
Ron Tonkin's not looking too good either. Although they're
Yeah.
backing up very fast. And
I
things
mean,
aren't really hitting,
he
so.
has brought the tool for running away very fast. Also known as Drift Sail.
Stormbreaker is... The other one doesn't have drift, does it? No.
No.
Cheers doesn't.
But I mean, he also cuts the chase short here, but just moonshine burning forwards. As long as this distance isn't too big, allows you to catch up to someone burning moonshine drift sail backwards.
Mm.
Of course, if the initial distance is too big, he won't, because then actually the removed drag from drift sail gives you more advantage. Greater advantage, I guess. English.
It's a weird language. Hades?
Yeah,
Going out?
we should do these streams in
numbers?
German.
Oh god. My ancestors would be very sad. Trying to hear me speak. Oh, Great VGS is getting some hull damage in.
Oh, the great VGS has been double broken and has lost half their life. They've lost half their life. Also, the Ronton can try to be a cheeky, and the Stormbreakers has said no. Great VGS getting hammered. Popped again, broken. Hades not quite on target. But I guess the Artemis is more important for actually killing stuff. Rontonkin once again trying to go in here and get some damage going, but they ended up on the Magnate's Brawl side and got Watch Shot and Bansheed.
Stormbreaker is not letting that Spire get away.
No. And there's another break obtained. Just waiting for the Banshees.
Other Storm's gonna have to run. I don't think the Spire's gonna make it, no.
No. Oh, actually, it was Dennis's Dimension that got the kill. 'Cause I think there was no Banshees coming, really. Well, though, now the Banshees are coming. Watcher goes out, disabling... Ah, yes, perfect. Typical Watcher. Disabling the gun on the other side of the ship.
I can't move my camera through there. They are off the map.
Yeah, that is always a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
People, please, fight in the middle of the map. I can have all the camera space I want.
You got your wish. They're moving.
But he's almost moving faster than my camera. Okay, yeah, blue team has reunited. Red team is currently 3-1 in the lead with 13:48 on the clock. Blue team holds the first kill advantage, which currently isn't very relevant, but it might become relevant later. Hopefully not, though.
Lots of Lumbers and Hades going out from the Denny's Dimension and the Great VGS.
Yes.
At each other. Banshee's coming out as well.
Yeah, a long-range Banshee support. You can see that the Spire is barely in Banshee range. But,
Stormbreaker looks like it's going in.
Yep, the Rontonkin, once again, trying to go for a flank here, and once again ends up on the broader side of the Magnate. And gets a Watcher into them. And now a second one.
2 watches, yeah.
And the Great VGS isn't necessarily in a position where they can reliably take the Dennis's Dimension. Sorry, the Great VGS isn't in a position where they can reliably take Dennis's dimension out of the equation for the wrong Tonkin. Like, Water is Water is saying, I know you're there, but I'm gonna shoot your ally first.
Danny's dimension has 10 stacks on the balloon.
Seems like someone missed the chem spray.
It happens. It's a lot going on.
Yeah. Oh, and the great VGS has been broken once more, and they're dead.
Oh.
As this dimension claims another kill.
Yeah, Spire.
And now the Ron Tonkin. He has to run. Like, there's no way he's gonna stand and fight.
Run, Tonkin, run!
And indeed, he decides to take the speedy option.
Ron Tonkin has turned into the Run Tonkin. They're getting out of there as their ally spawns in.
Yes, yes. Okay, Ron Tonkin. Positioning. I think they're repositioning. And the Great VGS currently not spotted. And not spottable. At least, unless Rangefinder decides that clouds don't exist. The amount of times I've seen that, like, thick cloud cover between two ships, spots.
Yeah, it's Unity. It's
like
good old Unity.
Misty Mutiny, both teams sitting deep within the clouds, spots.
Little bit of jank, you know.
Okay, the Great VGS has once again made itself the prime target for the red team. Ron Tonkin deciding, okay, you know what? We've gotten watch shot from the magnet twice. Now let's try the other side. But the red team Stormbreaker was already prepared for that. Gets a phenomenal watch shot on the Ron Tonkin, disabling plenty of guns.
They only have 2 engines left, and
and break being obtained. Banshees go out. It's not quite enough. Stormbreaker holds on with 20%. In the meantime, the Great VGS has, I think, hit the floor? Oh no, they still have a fair bit of distance to the ground, but they're dropping slowly but surely. Where did that Watcher go? That went everywhere except on target.
Yeah, they kind of did a funky turn there, and I think they're moving so fast that the physics are just like, woo, watch a
turning bug.
When you turn too fast, that watch just goes freaking crazy.
Yeah, okay, but blue team has gotten together again. Stormbreaker now the target of choice. Great VGS got popped. Broken. Now they're popped. And Stormbreaker gets broken, but the Ron Tonkin isn't able to follow up on that
Tonkin
as they eat a massive Watcher.
And
there they are dead. And with that, it will be the cabinet aloft obtain the victory with a score of 5-1.
Continuing the streak of very one-sided matches, this SCS. They do be like that sometimes.
The score is very... Actually, no, the match was rather one-sided. Like, don't get me wrong, both teams played really well. Didn't feel that
way as much, but yeah.
But red team just played better.
I think that it was just kind of... It seemed kind of out-lobbied. There wasn't much
definitely.
That they could do in terms of approaching without getting one of them killed.
What I saw happen quite a lot is... Oh, what I definitely saw the idea is the Spire and the Magnate do Lumberjack duels. And then the Stormbreaker the Ron Tonkin has the chance to just go in and do something. But Walter just decided for himself, you know what? I can just ignore that Spire for a moment. Help my Stormbreaker with the enemy Stormbreaker. Go back onto the Spire. And be still in a really good spot. And that's basically what that's what I think got the blue team into the troubles that they were in. But for now, it's time to take a short break, as always, and give you some more music. we go. It is once again time to get back to the action! And we have now entered the, well, technically the second half of the group phase, as we once again meet Cabinet Aloft, with the pilots Tears of Fuel and Water, it's me, going up against VoD et Impera with the pilots Friendly Cop and Magic Metal Man. And
some pretty
ships.
similar looking ships here, actually. We have the lumberjack ship and the meta on both sides. Oh, they just switched guns around, that's all.
That was very, very short before the lock, I assume. Yeah, that was shortly before the lock.
It was a couple seconds, but they literally they had the same guns, they just swapped them around.
But considering that the red team is, both red ships are readied up, I doubt that they will ask for a minute.
No, I think they just want to go.
Yeah. Oh.
They seemed pretty ready.
Indeed. And time's up. Actually, every single ready up message has been perfectly on 00 of my stream. This one was 5100. Also, if you don't mind, I will get us going. So, Clash at Blackcliff.
I didn't notice, was the lock? I thought the lock had just ended a little bit. Maybe it had been 30 seconds and I literally hadn't noticed. Nope, it was over. Okay, that's fine.
It was setup time is over and then the 15 seconds.
That's fine. I just was not
Ship 1 is the Soaring Booger. It is a Pyramidium powered by Tears of Fuel. It's a Metaminium with top deck Mortar Gatling. Side Banshee and Banshee. Ship number 2 is Man the Earth Guns. It is a Judgment powered by Walter It's Me with top deck Lumberjack, Artemis Hades, and a Rhea Watcher and Poon.
Ship number 3 is Watch Your Height, piloted by Friendly Cop. We have a front Lumberjack, Artemis, Gat, and Banshee. Ship number 4 is the Silly Walk, piloted by Magic Metal Man. We have a meta front, a side flak, and Gat, so I guess both sides meta. Sort of.
Also, Friendly Cop flying the propaganda theme. Even though it's
propaganda.
The
Ember theme?
It's most notable on Junker. Like, look at an Ember themed Junker and tell me it doesn't remind you of something.
Oh, you think it looks like a communist?
What? No, not communist.
It's red. I don't know. I can't tell.
Okay, it's fine. We can talk about that when we're in the next break.
That's fine.
Soaring Booger actually going low and around. Somewhat. No, actually, they will be going into the side of the Silly Walk. Spot out on both those ships. Man the Earth Guns taking the very wide approach. And now the Silly Walk has appeared and is in the rear of the Soaring Booger, which decides that they were just Hydro. Who's gunning on the Watch Your Height? Okay.
It is Mary.
Watch Your Height about to run into a mountain. Correction, about to be run into a mountain.
I think they're gonna clear it. I don't think it's...
Yeah, okay, they barely got past. And it almost killed the Soaring Booger.
I think they were just kind of hugging it. But yeah, Soaring Booger is,
and Man the Earth Guns is still wildly out of position. Well, they got a few shots off, but I doubt they can save their ally. As the Silly Walk should now come in and finish them. Or someone will pull their hat out of a rabbit and make a daring escape. And now the man-the-aft guns has arrived on the scene, and immediately balloons are now a commodity for the blue team.
Silly Walk looks like it's going to turn for the Booker.
Yeah, but
Backing up to get away from the long-range guns.
Soaring Booger once again going for the ram here, even though they are like awfully low, but they managed to take they managed to kill the Silly Walk. First kill.
Yeah.
Somewhat unexpectedly obtained by the red team.
Well, they're meta, so yeah, quick kills, that's meta.
And watch your height, double broken, just bumped into this
Soaring Booger
chimney.
just balked into the bit there too.
Oh, yeah.
They took half their
And
rebuild.
there we go. That's a dead spire. Also, what do you call these funnels, smokestacks, chimneys? What are these?
The ones with the flashy lights.
Yeah.
Probably chimneys. It looks like they have smoke coming out of them.
I mean, they definitely have smoke coming out of them.
The other ones with like the pipes coming out of them, they're like holding tanks of some kind, or
I think there's like a refinery. So.
Yeah, well, yeah, that makes more sense. It's called it's you know, the name of the map.
Yeah, right on the refinery.
The refinery is the one.
Okay,
version. Yeah.
I think we have a slight case of miscommunication happening here with the blue team. As the Silly Walk respawned west, and the Watch Your Height spawned east. And I think the Silly Walk will now pay the price. And the Soaring Booger will probably too, though. Or not.
No, they're still hanging on with like 2% left.
Okay, so the Soaring Booger is in legitimate Gat kill territory. Right now.
Meta. It's meta.
Okay, let's actually take a
like
look
that.
at ammos. Yeah, okay, it's literally what. Let me see. Okay, the guy on the Gatling has charged, and the guy on the mortar has less smoke. Okay. I would have expected greased.
It's not super close range map, so I guess they want a little bit of distance to start.
And Watch Your Height has been double broken and is sitting on a mountain. And they might very well die. Yeah. Oh, I think Tears wanted to go for the ram.
Yeah, I think he was really pushing for it,
but the Spire died before he could connect.
Yeah. He's probably good. He probably would have died doing that though. I don't know. He doesn't
actually,
have very much
he had
left.
full armor. He wasn't getting shot at. So
True.
He would have probably survived that, unless the game said no. Which is a very real thing that can and has happened.
They're gonna go for another ram?
But no, that was
no, I don't think they actually connected at the end.
No, that was shots.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna give this ram attempt a 3 out of 10. As Zanok likes to rate rams.
I wouldn't even call that a ram. It wasn't even a ram.
It was an attempt.
True, yes.
Okay, but that
means
that the cabinet aloft will take yet another victory, 5-0.
And another break, because next match we will have Divide Imperia.
And Water immediately starts playing Unrailed.
I did see my Steam say that too. Ah, yes. We have a break. Let's play something else while we wait.
Okay, and we have Divide at Impera going up against the Fancy Cloud Crashers. And we will be right back once we have that together. Okay, ships are locked. No one can ask for a minute. Nice. But to be fair, the lobby game has been slightly stagnant, isn't it? Yeah. The only changes that happened is Blue 1 changed guns twice. That's it. And we are good to go. Ready up, everyone. And I'm saying this even though I'm perfectly aware that they won't be able to hear it in time, but... Well, Grump,
Oh.
if you please.
Somebody just left.
What?
Somebody,
Oh.
wait.
I mean, time is still up.
Do I need to join a ship?
Crash?
Crash. Oh, okay.
I mean, they can ask for a pause. Otherwise, I would start. I'm starting to see that you're way nicer than I am.
Yeah, pause. I like waiting 2
boom.
seconds, it's fine. They literally, as they had already readied up, and then the person crashed, so.
Yeah.
I was like, uh-oh, I see an empty slot. That's not good.
Okay. You know that change? Oh, okay. Yeah, we actually had a little bit of trouble last SCS. Where we were paused in match, and 2 ships, allied ships, the one ship mined the other.
Well, I mean,
And it's
there's
like
no rules against mining your ally, I guess.
there is a rule in the rules. It says specifically during a pause, moving, shooting, and spotting isn't allowed. And
well,
mining your
that
ally
meant the
is
other...
shooting.
Yeah, but it's I wouldn't call it. You're not shooting the enemy, you're shooting your ally. So,
It's still shooting though.
it's a very specific loophole with mines because no other guns can do that, so.
Well, actually, who crashed?
Killing your ally is permitted in a pause.
Well, but
No.
killing your ally requires shooting.
Yeah, no. I think that rule was written a long time ago with the idea that people weren't going to be killing their ally with mines in the pause.
Yeah.
Ig just looked over at me and shook his head. That idea. It's terrible, he said.
Oh, actually, pause is over. Well, let's just go into the match.
Wait, do they need me to play?
No, they're saying that the person missing is currently doing a connection test, so I'm assuming that they will be back shortly.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
I just don't know.
you stay with me. You've signed the contract. You've sold me your soul for this evening.
Oh, they want me in. Look at me! I'm playing now.
Well, no, scumbag. She isn't the person that did that.
Nah, I'm gonna go join their Discord. I'll be back after this match.
Well then, you have your loadout?
I'm
You feel
sorry.
prepared?
I'm abandoning you. I'm sub-dubbing. Okay, bye.
Well, I guess I'm alone for this match then. Zanok, if you're watching, hop on in. As I said, we're loading on the Keratin Rumble. And ship number 1 is the Funk Walk. It's a goldfish piloted by Frenticop. Front Watcher, right side Carronade, left side Gat Mortar. Ship number 2 is the City Walk. It is a Pyramidion piloted by Magic Metal Man. It's a Metamedium with top deck Gat Mortar, left side Flak and Gatling. Sorry. Ship number 3 is Whale on the Loose. It's a Junker piloted by Daniel. Where on the port side we see Mine Launcher Carronade. Front Carronade, right side Gat Banshee, and lastly we have the Winds of Change. It is a Judgment piloted by, Sputnik, with Watcher Gat Mortar on the front and Watcher Flamer in the rear. Okay, Winds of Change tried to go in, but decided that they really like buildings. Speaking of buildings, we're on the loose, being very daring today and deciding to position themselves over this building here. And now I see that my booth has once again grown, and we have our subcaster with me now, Zenok taking the spot for Grump as she's currently subbing. Yes, Zenok, you may start talking now.
Yeah, forgot I muted myself on Discord. Good welcome, citizens.
And the Funk Walk has just gone down to the Winds of Change, be obstructed by a building, of course. First kill obtained by the blue team.
Yes, indeed. In the meantime, Pyramidion looks like... Oh,
I think the Pyramidion is currently stuck between a wall and a between a mine and a hard place.
Mines are also hard objects, I suppose.
Okay, where is... Okay, Winds of Change actually now coming down the tunnel as well. Just going into all of the mines.
Well, to be honest, it's a very effective mine clearing technique.
Yeah, just ram your ally into them. City Walk now going... City Walk now trying to go through an even tighter gap. Well, it won't work out for them.
Get the Winds of Change. 3 guns, 2 engines with 5 stacks speech. You could definitely tell that mines have gone off.
Yeah, okay, and with that, blue team has taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see where the red team respawns. Oh, split spawn again. I have a feeling that red team isn't quite on top of their communications game.
I figured that much. Last match they were conveyor belting, or snowballing, or whatever term you prefer utilizing.
I didn't even catch on to that.
Yeah,
I just noticed that they was last match. They definitely they split spawned at least once. So
yeah, ouch.
If you want to see the last match, you can check that out after this stream is done, of course. Okay, City Walk going in for the no.
They missed it. If you want to ram something that's moving, calculate where they're gonna be in a few seconds. Oh, and the Funk Walk gets mined and mined and flipped. Ouch! That's the power of mines.
Okay, City Walk has turned around and is now frontally facing the Winds of Change. Are they actually going in for the ram? They are, but it will get them killed.
They're going for the less nuanced Gat Mortar kill. Boring.
I mean, it was the City Walk going for the ram, not the Winds of Change.
I was hoping the Winds of Change would just show supremacy and do a ram. Hope one of the blue ships decides to do it now.
Funk Walk.
Oh my!
They mined both of them.
Look at the damn fire stacks.
Where the loose, shooting out the mine, Winds of Change goes into it, both ships in the AoE.
Oh, that was beautiful.
And Winds of Change just rammed the Funk Walk Where the loose actually gets broken here.
And a ram. Balloon.
Attempt.
I'd say this is a bit suicidal, seeing as how it's the last kill of the game.
Yeah, the silly walk, from the silly walk, this is definitely suicidal.
One could say
I think it's
silly,
once again
but oh, squish!
Ooh, squish. I think also some Unity jank.
Yeah, I felt that as well. Looked kinda suspicious.
Oh, careful! There's a crane.
There's also a watcher.
And there's also a funk walk just coming in, and the winds of change. Are they going for the ram?
Yeah, actually, it looks like it. Oh no, they slowed down. Fools.
I mean, they had to push the funk walk out of the way. Silly walk holding on to just 5% of their perma.
Yeah,
10,
but they're still
10.
alive. I think actually that's 10.
Yeah, that's 10.
Last match we were on 5%.
Grump and I were thinking 2.
It was 5.
Okay.
It wasn't as bad as it looked, but it was still bad.
We also thought that
Also,
you were trying really hard to kill yourself.
Yeah, kind of. That was my 4,000th match, by the way.
Oh.
And with the next one, it's going to be 4001, at which point I'm probably going to retire to streaming services. We'll see.
We'll see. And the silly walk has
big
died.
Christ.
So now Grump will be returning to the booth, and you have a match to do.
Yeah, quite. How fast was that? 6 minutes, I think.
6 minutes?
Yeah, we're both on the same ball when it comes to guessing that, I suppose.
Okay, but I mean, kind of forgot to mention that. But the Fancy Cloud Crashers have obtained the victory with a final score of 5-1.
Yes.
And with that, I am fairly certain that they are guaranteed to have a spot in the finals. Oh, 58. Oops, that's a bit too many. Yes, they've won 58-1. Oops. Okay, let's get the screw FCC on red. There we go. I mean, that's already happened, and you will be going over to the blue team, and I demand my Grump back.
Well, hopefully you'll get your Grump back soon.
Yes. Also, since there isn't a map in the challenge for this match.
Oh,
I'm just gonna put this here. Let's see what happens.
You had to do that. You just had to do that. I both like and hate you for this.
There is no map specified in the challenge.
Well, to be honest, if you scroll down, you'll find Derelict Deception.
Yeah, for the finals. This isn't the finals.
This is round 6, I suppose. Oh, you devil. I like this.
Well, I'm pretty certain that Grump won't allow this, but we'll see. Anyway, stream is going on a break. We'll be right back. Sorry for the slight confusion, delay, and everything. So I'm still alone. But we are doing this. We are going on to Elrond of Frey, apparently. And it's time for the last round of the round robin phase. It's time for the last round of the group phase. With fancy cloud catchers going up against the cabin aloft. And ship number 1 is the Jabberwocky. It is a Magnate piloted by Daniel. Okay, immediately pause getting called. That is the button I need to press. Pause timer. And it is a Magnate, as mentioned, with port side Banshee, Poon, and Watcher, and starboard side Gat, Banshee, Watcher. Ship number 2. Hold up. Oh, it's yeah, okay. Ship number 2 is the Dungeon Master Urs. It is a Crusader piloted by Sputnik up over here. Front Watcher, Minotaur, mid deck Banshee, Flug, top deck Gat, Merc. Ship number 3 is the Crusty Ankles. It is a Stormbreaker piloted by Tears of Yule, with starboard side Watcher and port side Gat, double Banshee. And the last ship is the Man the Aft Guns. We're on post. Piloted by Water, it's me. With front Lumberjack, Hades, Artemis, and a rear Poon Watcher. Welcome back.
Sorry it took so long, I was blabbing.
Okay. Also, I guess an apology is in order for myself. Because I deliberately used the little hole in the challenge to put in the map I wanted to see.
Oh, see, I was wondering what the hell is this? I didn't put 2 and 2 together until literally just now, because I saw you change it in a lobby and I thought it was just a meme and then I was too busy talking to people about ships and stuff and how to run things.
Okay, we have the first engagement already going, as the Crusty Ankles was actually pooned by the Jabberwocky, but they fired the Watcher off and got off the hook. Dungeon Master Urs is now facing its rear towards a Stormbreaker, which sounds really unhealthy. And
yeah, Crusty Ankles. I didn't like understand what they had named their ship until just now. Crusty Ankles is quite the name.
Is there some deeper meaning to that I'm too German to get?
No, I think it's literally just saying that somebody has crusty ankles, and they named their ship Crusty Ankles. I don't know, it makes no sense, and it's just kind of hilarious because it's just silly.
I mean, I would say it is a definite upgrade from Stormbreaker.
Yeah, Crusty Ankles.
Okay, Poon once again gets shot, but doesn't stick. And the Dungeon Master Urs once again realizes, wait, there's a Stormbreaker somewhere where I can't shoot it. As they have lost an engine.
Did they hit the Poon? Oh, they got the Poon!
They got the Poon, yeah. Crusty Ankles, but it seems the Crusty Ankles just refuses to be reeled in. Dungeon Master Urs receiving heavy fire, being broken once more. Watcher goes out, but no gun disabled. Man, the Aft Guns lost their front guns. Dungeon Master Urs receiving Banshees.
Not looking good.
Barely holding on right there. But there isn't much left. No, Man, the Aft Guns gets broken and loses a quarter of their perma there.
I think Man, the Aft Guns was attempting to assist. Yep, they're trying.
They're definitely assisting on the Crusader. Yeah. Another Crusty Ankles is back in business to fire shots into the Jabberwocky, but not very effective.
Krusty lost 2 of their engines, which is not great.
Yeah, the man the Afghans has
Although
been
they're
broken
kind of-
once more. Losing another chunk of perma.
They got one back.
Man the Afghans broken. Dungeon Master Urs now just going in, going forwards. Rusty Ankles pops up on this between next to the Jabberwocky. And now the Jabberwocky is taking out the fire. Man the Afghans is manning the Afghans. They tried. Oh, no, they will actually get it. Wow. So, first kill obtained by the blue team as they actually get the Jabberwocky. Not the Dungeon Master Urs. But the combined firepower of Judgment and Stormbreaker.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
Tech Knight is coming in. I will wait until the Dungeon Master Urs has been finished, which should happen shortly. Poke, poke, poke. Won't you die already? I want to talk about something. Well, it seems that that Crusader is rather resilient. Okay, then I'm gonna talk about something else. Sadly, the 2v2 version of Aileron doesn't come with the Skydrop, which is a bit of a shame.
Is that fixed? I think Richard probably fixed that then. Which is good. It's fun, but it's not good and competitive.
Nah, I just really like the Skydrop. Like, it's funny.
It's wee. Yeah. Dungeon Master Urs is gonna die here. That's
definitely.
Yep. There they go.
So, now I can finally mention what Tech Knight put into my Twitch chat. So, crusty ankles is another way of saying ashy ankles, meaning the person does not adequately moisturize their ankles.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably somebody has dry ankles, but yeah. I have fairly dry skin, and I don't think I've ever had dry ankles specifically. Maybe like your knees and your elbows get more like dry. My hands get very dry. My face. But other than that, I don't think ankles are particularly dry area. Like to get dry, it's not very like exposed to like, you know, if it's cold out, you know.
Yeah.
Unless you're like being scandalous in the Victorian era and you're like, ooh, my ankles. But ooh, scandalous.
I mean,
I'd like to think that that's what it is.
I mean, this we are in a Victorian kind of setting here, so I guess. Yeah. Yes, Tears is showing some of his ankles.
Ooh, scandalous. Saucy.
Oh, Pooh goes out, but just a few meters off.
Jabberwocky's tucking behind the mountain there.
But that won't stop, that won't save them from the crusty ankles Banshee spam. Greased Banshee go brrrt. Okay, Red Jabberwocky now charging through. Dashing.
Looks like they're gonna go to the next rock and then.
Yeah, they're gonna take cover behind Dimitri's pillar. Actually, is this Dimitri's pillar? I think this is Dimitri's pillar. Remember, I only casted with Dimitri. I only casted Aileron match with Dimitri once. Who would have thought?
There's quite a few of those pillars on this map, so could be any of them really.
No, I think it's this one.
Yeah, that's good.
Not to be confused with Zaldarim's Spike, which can be found on Ashen Scuffle.
Oh, man, the Afghans is getting some flax in. To their
they're not looking fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting watch shot as well. Front guns will stay disabled.
Although Jabberwocky is not having a good time either.
No, I think the Jabberwocky... Of course, the second I decide to move the camera over to the other engagement, a ship dies. Well, at least I got the explosion.
Is going to be able to help with the Crusty Ankles. Although the Crusty is probably going to run away. They are a Stormbreaker, unless they can lose all their engines here, which no, they got one fire on one. It's not going to make much of a difference.
Yeah.
They are still trucking it.
They
got Moonshine. They're fine.
Oh, Jabberwocky getting a head start.
Spawned in.
Yeah. Actually, Judgment's sitting in a thick cloud.
They did shoot out a shot. I think it was probably when somebody got on the gun to reload it. It just has that weird bug where it randomly shoots.
Yeah, but now, now they're definitely shooting. Once again, thick clouds in between both ships. Spots. Okay, which engagement to focus on? I'm gonna focus on the Jabberwocky and regret it later.
I don't know, the Crusader one's pretty spicy at the moment.
Yeah, but the Jabberwocky just is about to hit the ground.
True.
And there we go. Oh, there we go. Now they're on the floor. And will they get Goomba stomped?
Dungeon Master Urs is getting attacked.
No, it's the Jabberwocky that gets Goomba stomped.
Oh.
By the Judgment. A really good watcher going into the Crusty Angles here, getting 2 guns and 2 engines, and also a lot of other weaponry, removing half of the Stormbreaker.
Although the Dungeons Master has its hull down, and yeah, is it going to be able to kill
there's now Judgment support coming in.
Don't know if it's going to be able to kill the Storm before they die. Maybe. You know what? They might.
They might. Yeah, the Crusty
It's the edge of the
Angles
map, though, so...
Oh,
they're gonna have to be careful here. They can't back up anymore.
So forwards is the way to go.
Oh, they're ignoring Crusty Ankles and they're going for Judge.
And they will die.
Nope. They almost got Crusty there.
And the Afghans used Lumberjack. It was very effective. Okay, with that, Blue Team is actually in the lead, 4-1. And we have 8 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. So, do we have a decision on yes, no, maybe one match after this?
It depends on if people want to play one more match.
Oh,
but,
okay.
I guess it's tricky because if we play a finals and then decide the winner on that, then people might be like, well, what happened about the round robin? And then it's like, well, the round robin was to decide the people to go into the finals. And then if we had 3 matches of the finals, then we'd be here all night. So I decided 1 match, but then maybe 1 match isn't enough. I don't know. It's
well, no matter how you decide, it's always wrong.
Ah, yes.
Okay, shots out.
Can't make everybody happy, but I mean, you can try, but it's not gonna work.
Yeah. Crusty Ankles actually coming in hot. Going straight for the Dungeon Master Urs, getting one of their engines. Man, the Afghans getting hammered by the Jabberwocky. Broken already. Dungeon Master Urs is also not looking very fresh. Rake obtained. Banshees go in, half the Crusaders gone. Oh, but man, the Afghans is also taking an awful lot of damage, and Crusty Ankles now moving to support them. Yeah, Watcher goes into the Jabberwocky, disabling a huge chunk of the components. Oh, and man, the Afghans is once again utilizing the Afghans. They are actually manning the Afghans.
Oh, they're broken again. Any follow-up? Watcha.
A lot of Watchers going left, right, and center. Oh, break obtained on the Crusty Ankles.
Doesn't look like a whole lot of follow-up, though.
I mean, they lost half of the remaining perma. So they went from 20% to 10%.
It didn't look like that much to my eyes, but maybe it was. I just, the bar looks similar.
You just don't have the tuned caster eyes.
I was looking at the other ships, so I didn't really see.
Oh, Jabberwocky actually might hit the ground right here, but man, the aft guns is, I would say dead.
Possibly. I don't know. Yeah, both blue ships are pretty low right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, yep. There it goes.
That's that judgment. And the crusty anchors. I mean, they're missing the balloon, so they're 10% faster. Which I do believe is actually
oh, there they go.
A hoax, but it doesn't matter. They're dead.
Crusty ankles is a hoax?
No. When your balloon is down, you're 10% faster.
Oh, okay. I was confused. I thought you were talking about crusty ankles, about how I said that crusty ankles don't really happen very often.
Oh, I wouldn't comment on that. I don't know you, so.
I don't know. I think most people don't really get dry ankles. I mean, you wear socks, and then your socks cover your ankles, and then you got your pants on top, and then they keep them warm and toasty and safe from the environment. The cold winter.
I have a different question. Blue team just got 2 kills. Will this be the beginning of their epic comeback?
Indeed.
Find out after the short commercial break. Actually, no. We don't do that here. I could, but no, we don't do that here.
What commercials will we even have?
I could just hit this lovely run 30-second ad break button in my in my Twitch overlay here. But I don't actually know what kind of advertisement that would run.
Good question. Crusty ankle cream? I don't know.
It would be something picked from Twitch, so.
Probably Amazon or something.
Yeah, like latest shit on Amazon Prime Video or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jabberwocky has been popped. They will no longer have the high ground. It seems they're going straight for the the Afghans straight into. Okay, they're definitely setting up for Watcher here, but this side not. Oh well, they can't. Jabberwocky gets Watcher.
Ooh.
Ow!
Oh.
They die. They died. How?
Very fast. A lot of banshees. And a
Oh yeah,
Watcher
probably a
in the butt.
combination of banshees and Watchers.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, what was the other aft gun of the judgment?
That's the question. I'll have to look in lobby.
Check that in the Twitch chat, just like Avino body lotion, good sponsorship opportunity. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no to a sponsorship, but this is a tournament cast, and just no. Unless, of course, Muse Games would sponsor me.
I mean, we're already playing their product, so. Okay,
But I'm not getting paid to do that.
On the back they had a harpoon.
Yeah, okay, that was to be expected. So that wasn't really utilized.
No, yeah.
Let's take the stream onto a short break until we have figured out finals, yes, no, maybe, perhaps, like what. And
I think so. We can
will
do
be
one match
right
for the
back.
finals. Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally come. It is time for the finals! Hype! Oh, something. And I should actually show you the lobby, you know? That might help. There we go. For the final match, we're going onto Derelict Deception, and it will be fought between the Cabinet Aloft on the red team with Tears of Fuel and Water, it's me. And on the right in blue, we have the fancy Cloud Crushers with Daniel for the final match, actually picking a Mobula with their pilots, the aforementioned Daniel and Sputnik. Also, Grump? Have you?
Hi, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Maybe we should have 2 matches and then just have the final score, because I was like, I can't change the challenge now. But we could just have the final score instead of having the actual points of the match be the ones who win. So, like, the person who wins would have, like, for example, the way that we normally do double elim. But, yeah.
Sorry?
We're gonna do the finals the double elim way.
Okay, so
but I can't actually change
who
it
is
in
currently in
challenge.
the lead?
I can check the thing.
I can. It's the Cabinet Aloft. So, they are currently in the lead. So, if they win, we won't have a second match. If they lose, we have a second match.
And we'll just count the points in the challenge as, like, the who wins, like.
So, do we now have guaranteed 2 matches, or do we have potential for 2 matches?
We don't have guaranteed. We'll
okay,
do double
good,
them.
good.
So, yeah. So if the team who's currently winning the round robin stuff, which
what, did someone call a minute? No, good.
Hi. Yes. Hello. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
So.
Yes.
What we're going to be doing is we're going to actually be doing double elim finals instead, because I can't change the challenge, but I can just use the score as the one who wins. So we'll have it usual SCS way, where there's rather the person currently in the lead in the round robin, if they win this match, they will win SCS. Or if the people who are currently not winning round robin wins, then there will be a second match, and then that will determine who wins. So, yeah. I hope that makes sense.
Okay. Let's
go. Yeah, it's all good.
Also, if we get a second match, I request Cambush.
Yeah, it's fine. We can do that.
I'm not gonna sneak Aileron in again.
No, that's fine. Yeah, we can do that. So who's currently in the lead? I honestly, there's been so many matches.
It's the Cabinet Aloft. It's Tears of Fuel and Water. It's me.
Okay. Yeah, I genuinely, there's been too many matches. I don't remember.
It's only been 6 so far.
Yeah, but it's like all the same teams, so it's like it all just kind of blurs together. It's all the same.
Worse, they all look alike.
They're all the same ships, I don't know.
Okay, speaking of ships, ship number 1 is the Crusty Ankles. It's a Stormbreaker powered by Tears of Fuel with the starboard side Watcher and port side Gat, double Banshee. And ship number 2 is Dennis's Dimension, a Magnate powered by Water, it's me, with port side Gat, Artemis, Watcher, and starboard side Hades, Artemis, Watcher.
Alright, we have an engagement almost happening, but ship number 3 is Fancy Dawn, piloted by Daniel. We have, shots already going out, Artemis, Gat, Hades, Mine, Artemis. Ship number 4 is the Ron Tonkin, piloted by Sputnik. We have a Hwacha, Gat, Banshee.
Yeah, you really need to up your recognizing gun game.
No, I just gave up and read them on the side because I had to do it so fast.
Just get good.
And I need to remember the names and not fumble it. Watch is going out. Things happening.
Shots fired.
Danny's Dimension has got 4
Watch
guns
it,
lost.
but so has the Rontonkin to not great effect, and things and stuff are happening. Also,
Stuff and
Daniel
things.
finally picking a modular. Dennis's dimension actually got broken, and is slightly getting hammered by... but the hammering just stopped. Rusty Ankles gets watch it. Decent effect. Fancy Dawn decides that forwards is the way to go.
And Danny's dimension has decided to go backwards.
Yes, and also the Fancy Dawn lost every single gun, briefly. And considering the people operating the Artemai on the Dennis' dimension, I doubt that they will have many guns for the foreseeable future.
Ron Tonkin's going in.
Oh, coming in hot.
Watch it kind of spraying about.
Rusty Ankles retaliates. Neither team really achieving something. Or neither watcher really achieving something. But maybe the Banshee spam will do more.
Fancy Dawn is not having a good time right now. Broken. Half.
And actually, Fancy Dawn has already lost half their perma, and the Dennis' dimension is descending upon them.
Trying to get mines out, but
also the Dennis' dimension realizes that Enviro exists.
Oh!
And with that, the Ron Tonkin gets Banshee spammed into next week.
Yeah, that was fast.
Yeah,
but I mean, it is a storm, so I mean, it's not that surprising. It's squishy as heck.
And that's probably that was most likely greased. Both Banshees with greased going. So.
Yeah. Not much you can do. Fancy Dawn is not looking too hot right now. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get out of this. It's pretty open from.
You know what?
Yeah.
The way Water is playing Magnate is like people used to play Magnate when it was overpowered. Like, just forward-facing Magnate. 2 Artemai. Hammer the opponent.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like to take long-range stuff on Mag now and turn it and things, but... I mean, yeah. I mean, it worked.
Yeah.
Although they do have Hades, which is different. It's not... I don't remember Hades being heavily used back then.
Might have been...
I don't know. I don't remember. It feels like forever ago now.
I mean, the only reason, the only thing I really remember in regards of that is a match I don't want to remember.
Oh, there they go. But yeah, I mean, double mag was always scary.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what they changed on the mag to make it less.
They moved the hull down slightly so that the pilot can't reach it from the helm.
Yeah, is that literally all that they did?
I think that's actually all they did.
Okay, because that's what I thought, and I thought that I was mistaken for thinking that, because I was like, well, why doesn't more people take it? But I guess that's the only thing that...
I mean, that's just like the tankiness of the thing was insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Ron Tonkin taking... Oh, actually... Oh, I just realized that the red team is sitting in blue team spawn. So we have the Fancy Dawn on one side, the Krusty Yank, the Ron Tonkin coming in from the other side, and Dennis' dimension fighting both. Ron Tonkin gets broken again, drifting, and careful not to drift into terrain, barely avoiding that.
Fancy Dawn
gets broken.
Oh, Banshee's going out.
Oh yeah, Fancy Dawn is not looking good here. With just a third of their perma. About a third of their perma remaining. Ron Tonkin maneuvers behind the Dennis' dimension. Fancy Dawn hydros up, going high. But it won't save them from the crusty anchored Banshee spam.
You know what I realized? We haven't seen a single galleon today.
Oh! Yet.
Yeah, well, so far. I've had a lot of Stormbreakers.
Actually, I think a Stormbreaker in every single match almost. Like, at least in 4 out of the 6 matches, maybe even in 5.
The one match that I played, we were against, when I subbed, there was a Junker and a Judge versus the Fish and the
yeah.
So that wasn't.
I would like to ask, how painful was that match?
Oh! Oh! I just saw them bonk into that. Did they just...
I think they might have suicided.
I don't know.
Might have been an accident though. I don't quite know what happened. I mean, the camera was pointed at it, so I will be able to see it in the stream in just a moment.
It kind of looked like they did it on purpose, but it could have been a Velcro. I don't really know. Yeah, they rammed. Okay.
Okay. Well, now that's the Genesis Dimensions going solo against the blue team. Watcher goes out on both sides. Stormbreaker has respawned and is immediately coming back into the fray. And it will be the Fancy Dawn receiving all the attention they ever wanted. Well, in this case, probably didn't want. And now the question is, will the Banshee spam be enough?
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
Barely,
Fancy and Crusty are both pretty almost unalived.
Yeah, okay, the Banshee spam will barely not be enough.
Ooh, the mine and then the Banshees. Oh, they want to pause.
Are you gonna click?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you. Inkjet balked. Oh. Happens. You know what would be really...
crashed.
It would be... You know what would be really nasty from the red team? If they would have taken the pause to spawn in between the blue ships. Because there is a spawn there. I do believe they are ready. There we go. Okay, time for the... Actually, most likely last engagement. Who goes first left always? Rontonkin immediately goes in. As Dimension tries to get the Watcher going, but I mean they get it decently. Across the ankles, making sure that the Rontonkin doesn't kill the ally, but looking too good. Rontonkin does get broke. Actually, Rontonkin is one Banshee rocket away from death.
Yeah, they're pretty close to death there.
Yeah, okay. Watcher gets sprayed. Oh, a few of them connect.
Fancy is also pretty close as well, though. So, yeah.
Yeah, but like both blue ships don't have a whole lot of health left.
No.
And now Rontonkin
One
gets...
break might
Oh,
be...
did the Magnet just almost ram them? Yeah. Ram.
Fancy looks like it might be breaking. Nope.
No, they follow the mine. They don't want Genesis Dimension to just go for the ram.
That Hades might just... Yeah.
Well, something died. Let's put it that way.
Mobula died from Hades shots.
Sure?
Mm-hmm. At least that's what I was looking at. They exploded on my screen.
It could have also been the Stormbreaker because the Stormbreaker came in.
I'm pretty sure. Exhibition match. Well,
you can do an exhibition match, but I won't stream it.
Yeah.
So, with that, after a little bit of confusion, it is now time to conclude SCS number 432. And the winner of it all is... Attention! The Cabinet Afloat! Congratulations on winning SCS number 432. Okay, but that's all actually in. And now is your time to shine, Grump.
Yay! Yeah, thanks everybody for playing. It was good. And yeah. I don't know what else to say.
Well, thank you, as always, for organizing all of this and making it possible.
Thank you for streaming.
You're absolutely welcome. I'm having fun, even though I don't always sound like it. I like to watch the explosions.
It's shiny.
We should get more fireworks in them. Like every Sunday, just for SCS, enable the fireworks. Okay, anyway. This has been lovely SCS number 432, featuring the lovely voice of Portable Grump and also Zenok, who was my subcaster while you were subbing.
Subs.
Subbing the subs. And I wish all of you a very good night, day, evening, wherever you might are on this lovely world of ours. And I see you again next Friday. Night.